If you or a loved one is living with severe arthritis, whether it's osteoarthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, or psoriatic arthritis, you know firsthand how exhausting everyday physical movement can be. But what many Canadians don't realize is that severe joint pain, stiffness, and restricted mobility can make you eligible for substantial tax relief through the Disability Tax Credit, or DTC. Now, we already have a comprehensive masterclass video and a complete step-by-step written guide on our website covering the entire nationwide application process. But today's video is an in-depth breakdown focused specifically on arthritis and DTC eligibility. We also have a dedicated written guide on our website covering arthritis claims, complete with diagnostic examples and resources, which is linked in the description below. When approved, the DTC can yield $1,500 to $2,400 per year in combined federal and provincial tax savings for adults, with even higher benefits for children. Furthermore, if your arthritis has restricted your daily life for years, the Canada Revenue Agency can review up to 10 past tax years, unlocking retroactive lump sum payouts of up to $40,000. Today, we are breaking down exactly how the CRA evaluates arthritis, the key rules you must meet, and how to protect your application from a denial. Before we jump into the paperwork, we must address the number one reason arthritis claims get denied. A medical diagnosis alone will not qualify you. The CRA does not approve DTC applications simply because a doctor writes osteoarthritis or rheumatoid arthritis on your form. Instead, the CRA strictly evaluates functional limitation, how your joint condition physically impacts your ability to perform basic activities of daily living. To qualify under CRA guidelines, your impairment must satisfy 3 core thresholds. The 12-month rule, your severe joint limitation must have lasted, or be expected to last, for a continuous period of at least 12 months. The 90% rule, your restriction must affect you all or substantially all of the time, defined legally by the CRA as at least 90% of the time, even when using prescribed anti-inflammatories, pain medications, or joint braces. The 3 times longer rule. Even with medication and assistive devices, performing a basic daily activity must either be impossible or take you at least 3 times longer than someone your age without arthritis. Arthritis typically manifests in specific functional categories on CRA Form T2201. Let's look at the primary areas where applicants qualify. Walking. This is the most common category for severe arthritis in the knees, hips, ankles, or spine. To meet the CRA threshold, joint pain or stiffness must restrict you to the point where walking a short distance, like a city block, takes 3 times longer than average, or requires you to stop frequently to rest or use a cane, walker, or wheelchair. Dressing. Severe joint degeneration in the fingers, wrists, shoulders, or back often impacts dressing. If taking off or putting on clothes, tying shoes, fastening buttons, or reaching to put on socks takes an inordinate amount of time, or requires regular physical assistance, it falls under this category. Feeding. For severe rheumatoid or osteoarthritis affecting the hands, wrists, or jaw, you may qualify if holding utensils, cutting food, opening containers, or preparing simple meals is severely prolonged or impossible without adaptive equipment. What if your arthritis is severe, but your walking limitation alone doesn't quite hit that 90% threshold on its own? This is where many applicants miss out on eligible refunds by not utilizing the cumulative effect of significant limitations. Under the cumulative effect rule, if you have 2 or more moderate daily restrictions, for example, a moderate restriction in walking combined with a moderate restriction in dressing, or physical limitations combined with chronic pain fatigue, you can still qualify. As long as your doctor certifies that the combined impact of these moderate limitations restricts your daily life to the equivalent of a single 90% marked restriction, the CRA will approve the claim. This is often the most effective route for individuals living with multi-joint osteoarthritis or systemic autoimmune arthritis. Your application relies almost entirely on Part B of Form T2201, which must be completed and certified by a qualified medical practitioner, such as a medical doctor, nurse practitioner, occupational therapist, or physiotherapist. Vague medical notes are the primary cause of processing delays and rejections. Invalid example: if a practitioner simply writes, "Patient has severe osteoarthritis in both knees and experiences chronic pain," the CRA will almost certainly deny the claim. Compliant example: the practitioner must explicitly state functional metrics. Due to severe bilateral knee osteoarthritis, patient requires 15 to 20 minutes to walk 100 meters, taking frequent rest breaks due to severe pain and joint stiffness, present over 90% of the time. Always ensure your healthcare provider documents time, distance, frequency, and functional impact, rather than just medical terminology. Applying for the DTC with arthritis follows the standard federal process. You can apply digitally by completing Part A in your CRA My Account portal to generate a reference code for your doctor, or by submitting a paper form T2201. If your doctor certifies that your functional joint restrictions began years ago, the CRA can adjust up to 10 past tax years. This can lead to substantial retroactive refunds. Furthermore, because the DTC is a non-refundable tax credit, it requires taxable income to offset. If you are retired or living on a fixed income with little to no taxable income, you can transfer the unused credit to a supporting family member, such as a spouse, child, or caregiver who helped support your daily needs, lowering their income tax instead. Before you submit your paperwork, keep these essential compliance rules in mind. Function over diagnosis. Always emphasize speed, pain limits, and daily physical boundaries over disease names. Check combined conditions. Don't overlook the cumulative effect section if arthritis affects multiple daily tasks. Match onset dates. Ensure the year your doctor states your severe limitations began matches the retroactive tax years you intend to claim. Living with severe arthritis presents enough daily challenges without having to struggle through complex tax forms. Ensuring your paperwork accurately reflects your daily reality is the key to securing the financial relief you deserve. To read our full written guide on arthritis and the disability tax credit, explore detailed diagnostic examples, or access our free eligibility tools, click the links in the description below. If you prefer to have a dedicated team of experts review your medical history, coordinate directly with your doctor, and handle your application from start to finish, you can request a completely free, no-obligation assessment on our website today. If this video helped clarify your options, please hit the like button, subscribe for more Canadian tax benefit updates, and leave your questions in the comments. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next guide.